My dear child, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. You are far more powerful than you realize. You got this. It might not be easy, it might not be clear, the moves required of you may not make sense. Sometimes we are doing all the right things and it is still not happening for us. That could be due to subconscious beliefs we have that contradict the reality we are trying to create for ourselves. And sometimes what we desire takes time. Sometimes we just gotta trust the process and hold space for the darkness before the light. And other times the way we are going about things needs to be modified. Sometimes we need to tweak a few things to make it happen. And regardless of what your situation is, you have to believe that you are deserving and capable of having what you desire. If you don't fully believe it, you would not take the necessary actions to make it happen. Follow your heart desires. They will lead you home to yourself. My child, know that when you walk a heart-led path, your heart is going to ask a lot of you, and this path often leads you straight to your doubts, uncertainties, and fears. It is going to lead you to having to make hard decisions, to doing hard things. And if your heart is pulling you in this direction, I think you should do it and do the hard thing. Because on the other side of doing the thing that you once did not think you could do, you are going to realize that your fears were not actually as scary as you thought. You are going to learn so much about yourself and your extraordinary heart. You are going to set yourself free from the fears and limiting beliefs that have held you back for too long. And you are going to realize just how capable you really are. Sometimes answered prayers come in the form of things we don't think we can do, and we just can't see it yet. But when we do the things and get to the other side, we look back and see this is what we have been waiting for all along. But when we do the thing and get to the other side, we look back and see this is what we have been waiting for all along. My child, know that you are doing it again. You are catching all the signs that the universe keeps sending your way, and for once you are not ignoring them. You are starting to look at your life from the viewpoint of the person you are today and not the person you have not been for a long time. You are getting rid of expectations that only serve to disappoint you and fill you with attack. You are finally muting the loud shouts of your ego and amplifying the calm yet powerful voice of your soul. You are removing the need to know how and when your dreams will manifest. Your faith keeps reminding you not to worry, and they will be on time. You are making choices that actually complement your journey instead of contradicting it. High vibes breakthroughs. And miracles are all circulating around you, and unsurprisingly, so are the obstacles that are trying to hide these blessings from your view. Keep going, keep transcending, keep believing in yourself. These tests don't know when to quit, but unfortunately for them, neither do you. My child, know that you are not doing all of this just to heal. You are doing it to thrive thereafter. You did not come into this life to go through a series of tough challenges and lessons only to then be stagnant. The hard part is over. The steadier you became, the wiser, the more aligned, the more this life sets sail on you. You will be overwhelmed with so much of what you did not even know and you wanted. This is very much part of your path, and your healing will become you thriving. My child, know that. We all have a past. No one is in the state where they are now perfect enough to be loved. There is not some test you have to pass before you became worthy of love, and it does not work that way. Yes, it is your responsibility to heal along the way so you can show up as the person best suited to enjoy your life. It's your responsibility to heal so that without a doubt you can walk away from those who do not know how to love you. It's your responsibility to heal not so you can finally prove to someone that you are worthy of their time or affection, but so you never lost sight of the fact that you were always worthy despite all that you went through. You deserve to be loved unapologetically and all the way through. You deserve to feel safe around the people closest to you. You are supposed to feel safe around the people closest to you. If not, you need to go where you do, and you deserve to be seen for who you are and not who other wished you would be. You deserve to be given the time of day and to be spoken to in more than grand silence or sighs. You deserve someone who is not afraid to show you off and say, "Yes, and this is my woman." You deserve to be given grace on the days you don't feel like yourself instead of being dismissed. I know you don't want to be alone, but don't settle for a relationship where you are alone anyway. Wait for the love that is tender towards you. You deserve to be loved unapologetically and all the way through. My child, know that one of the biggest battles you will have to face every single day of your life is the battle to keep on focusing on me and not getting distracted from what I have called you to be and do. To overcome this distraction, you should read, meditate, and obey my word. It will show you where to walk and how to stay on the path, and it will show you when you get off the path and how to get back on the path. When you use my word to show you where and how you should walk, it will give you the instruction and knowledge you need to change your life. Don't ever forget to read, meditate, and obey my word. My child, know that all that matters is your inner journey, because at the end of life, and there is nothing outside yourself that can go with you. You will peel off the layers and leave everything behind. Don't worry too much about gain and loss in the outer world. Sometimes you have to let go of what is in your hand in order to see more clearly what is within you. The universe does not take away your positions, your hopes, and your dreams, and it removes your distractions, your attachment to things, and your obsession with what your ego thinks will make you happy. You lack nothing even when all I did you had is gone. You have nothing to fear when your hands are empty. God is removing the bad people, be in the flow, as layers of karma and that keep you down are releasing. Instead of judging how the universe is doing this, surrender to it. A season of growth is about to begin where you are wiser. You are being put into a very stable and abundant lifestyle that you are capable of protecting from external energies that used to get away with taking what belongs to you. You have proven that you can maintain a balanced and stable home for you and your family. Take this beautiful opportunity with all that you are recovering and restoring to begin your new life with beloveds. My child, know that here we are again going around in perfect circles. Have you been complaining or worrying lately? Do you consider yourself a victim of outside circumstances or people? Fleeting is a sweet sounding word for feeling anxious. You or someone close to you is fleeting Oh, I know it was not really going to happen. Every time I get my hopes up, this happens. And it sounds too good to be true, so it probably is. And I give up, and it is the same old thing, and I always end up with the same thing. Shall I go on? As you already know, this would not help you to move closer to your goal, as it means you are directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you do want. Deliberately manifesting a goal comes from a happy place where you feel good, so focus on making a list of your concerns and then talk them through to clear your mind, and this is for more likely to bring in results. While racing thoughts can be problematic, getting stuck in repetitive thoughts pattern is not any good either. Find a balance here. Being in a negative headspace messes with your manifesting ability. Actively seek out situations that are positive and uplifting in the quest for happiness. It is best to decipher what it is that truly gives you a happy and optimistic disposition. This may be through a loving relationship, securing a top job, gaining popularity, acquiring new clothes, purchasing a shiny new car, being surrounded by pets, or going on a vacation. Yet, the key to total happiness is to see joy and perfection in absolutely everything, which in turn gives you a buzz of magic from deep within. The feeling of elation is what you wish to experience. Huge changes are up ahead. What was intended to break you only built your strength. So stop worrying, everything is working out just as it is supposed to. It's time to release your grip on a situation. Passion is good, but too much can become manic. Sometimes we feel too much intensity around our dreams because we are scared they would not come true, but that is counterproductive. Live and let live a little. Set your intentions to the universe, then detach. Trust the universe and see what happens. The tighter you grip now, the more likely you are to lose out. Your mind has the power to create anything you desire. What you focus on expand positive or negative. It is the law of attraction. Be aware of the thoughts you think, the words you say, the information you believe. Those thoughts will become things. Choose them wisely and believe in possibilities. My child, know that. Is not it funny how every time you think, I could never do that, the universe leads you to exactly that thing? I could never leave and I could never stay. I could never open up, I could never be that brave. The truth is, the thing you think you can't do and you can. The words you are not sure you can say, the step you don't think you can take, and the chance, the risk, the pull that is leading you in a different direction. You are so much stronger and more capable than you have ever realized. You can walk this path with courage and grace, and you can do the hard things. You just have to ask yourself what is more important than fear and what is worth being brave for. And then you find that thing, hold on to it. Make your purpose bigger than the fear because that thing you don't think you can do, and it is going to be one of the greatest things you have ever done, and you are going to find out how strong you really are. You are going to learn that you are so much more than you have ever given yourself credit for, and you are going to set yourself free. My child, know that. This is to every hurt that is ached lately, and the silent pain you are feeling at a loss that seems all consuming right now. To every heart that broke, that did not deserve pain, when all you had to give was love so genuine. Every heart that is been stumbling over uncertainty and confusion, like your head and your heart are in a boxing match against each other. To every heart who endured a goodbye they might not have seen coming, but were forced to face it head on when it did. This every heart that gets up again and make it through the day without the world knowing the pain you are feeling. It does not make sense right now. You can be in a crowd full of people, but you are still earning for one, so it does not matter who is around. Know what it is like to have to get used to sleeping alone in a bed that feels too big for one. I know what it feels like when you have something you share, but you suddenly realize the person you used to share those things with you can't anymore. Know what it is like to throw yourself so deeply into something just as a distraction, and I also know what it is like to cry yourself to sleep like no one is hearing you. And my heart aches that you have had to endure that and go through it the way you have. I can tell you that it will get better, and that better is going to look different on everyone, and that timeline is going to be different for everyone. What you will realize in due time, because time is the greatest healer, is that even the things we don't deserve happen not because we were not good enough for the person on the other and but we were not right enough for them. I know you are at a place right now where you can't imagine loving anyone else or someone the same way. And the truth is, we never love anyone the same way. The average person will fall in love 4 times in their lifetime, and each of those experiences will be so different. Each of those loves will have only one thing in common, and that is that you were the person to love them. You will never love someone the same way as your ex, but hearts have this beautiful capacity to love differently, and it will still be full and complete you in every empty way you are feeling right now. My child, know that it is not uncommon for us to stick to things we know because they are safer or because we have a very narrow focus. Here you are being asked to look around, for there are numerous opportunities present that you are not seeing properly. It could be that you need to look at a different method of doing things, or that there is a different application you should use. You have many more options, and it's time to take a wider look around. By taking these new options and opening new doorways, you set yourself up for a greater possibilities. It could just be the thing you need if you have been feeling a little stuck too. The more you are open, the more you will feel more empowered, happier, and energized to keep going. My child, know that everything in our environment is constantly vibrating as it changes and evolves. Though the transition it may make you uncomfortable, and this is the time to prepare for something new and exciting. Think positive no matter what you are going through. Keep an open mind in your situation. When one door closes, a new one opens. This message is telling us that there is a new beginning is on the horizon. May not be easy, but you will get through it. Just know that you have a light deep inside your heart that wants to shine bright. Have a courage and faith in God. You will get through it. Just believe in yourself. Know that there is something trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Focus on being the best you can be and block out distractions. Ignore negativity and let go of things that no longer serve a purpose. Positive new beginnings are on their way. Dear someone, know that I used to be very anxious in relationships. I was always worried, always scared that something would go wrong and it would cause the relationship to come to an end. The second there was a fight or an argument, I would fear that they would leave, so I needed to be assured often. I needed to feel safe in the relationship and to know that they were in it for the long haul. But the thing is, I always attracted partners who felt overwhelmed by commitment, and the second we argued, they wanted to leave. So we triggered the hell out of one another. But once that relationship ended, I did a lot of inner work and I realized that I had an anxious attachment style. And I attracted partners who had an avoidant attachment style, which explained why these relationships were one hell of a roller coaster ride. Through doing the work for myself, I was able to evolve and reparent myself into having a more secure attachment style, which lead to forming healthier, calmer connections. My child, know that the angel of endings and new beginnings is giving you wise guidance that you are free to let go of the past and whatever is not serving you. so you can make room for a happy, fulfilling future. You might be afraid that this is as good as it gets or that all the best times are behind you, but that is just fear speaking. You are worthy and deserving of so much more than you are allowing yourself. You can afford to be hopeful, and there is still a lot of joy, love, success, and abundance to come. But you do not need to let go of the dead wood and open your arms and heart to receive. Affirm, I am open to change, I am willing to receive the gifts and blessings from the divine universe. Light that flame of hope in your heart, good things are coming. My child, know that. And it was about the space of 3 hours after, when his wife, not knowing what was done, come in, and Peter answered unto her, Tell me whether sold the land for so much. And she said, Yes, for so much. Then Peter said unto her, How is that have agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord? Behold, the feet of them which have buried husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out. Then fell she down straightway at his feet, and yielded up the ghost. And the young man come in, and found her dead, and carrying her forth, buried her by her husband. And great fear comes upon all the church, and upon as many as heard these things. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your all wishes comes true very soon, type Amen. God will doing a very big things for you, so keep patience and trust in God.